This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you tap that like button, tap that subscribe button, and make sure you make that like button turn blue. Let's get right into the new. We got Nicki Minaj. She remixed a song with Doja Cat. Okay, really good song. We've all heard this song on the radio and didn't even know it was Doja Cat. It was called Say So. Very pop song. Doja Cat, you don't even know what to expect from her. She's very versatile with her music. She started with a Moo song and now she's doing pop hits. I mean, you know, it's like, you don't know what to expect. And then she can go into a rap song, like a real good rap song. I mean, she's got it all. So Nicki Minaj responds to claims that she shaded Wendy Williams in the end because it says like, it says something along the lines of this. I'm not going to quote it exactly because I don't have the lyrics in front of me, but it says something like, you talk about me having fake stuff or talk about fake bodies. I don't know if she's referring to herself or maybe just people accusing Nicki Minaj of having work done, and then it says you can't even keep your man home with a real butt. So, hey, but she says she wasn't talking about Wendy Williams. So I wonder, who is she talking about? She's talking about Cardi B. She's talking about this person. Maybe it's somebody we don't even know. Maybe it's just a general, statement because people do accuse her. You know, people like to that's just general hating, where you're just like, yeah, she has fake butt. Most girls do now. Most girls have enhancements here and there. Every girl looks like a lot of girls look like Kim Kardashian now. It's like it's getting spooky out here. Then we got Rick Ross and 50 Cent. Now they're in court now. 50 Cent's trying to get him to testify against something. Rick Ross responds to 50 Cent trying to get him to. It's this case where 50 Cent lost a couple $1 million to his baby mom. He says, for years I've been engaged in what many people would call, an industry call, a rap beef with another artist, Curtis Jackson, who professionally known as 50 Cent. Rick Ross also wrote that, although I have no ill will towards Curtis personally, I believe he truly dislikes me. 50 Cent was forced into bankruptcy for a $7 million settlement on the case. Reed Smith went after 50 for failing to settle a $609,000 legal bill, which caused more problems for Rick Ross. 50 turned around and filed a countersuit of a malpractice against his lawyers, where he lost this case where 50 had shared a tape of his baby mom in, a film. Let's just say that. And she, went after him. I don't know if 50's paid any of the money or not, but 50 needs Rick Ross. 50 Cent's really going after his past lawyers, but he needs Rick Ross to respond. Now, Rick Ross copied 50 Cent back then when 50 had This Is 50, right? And he made Deeper Than Rap.com. It didn't work. This Is 50 barely worked too, let's be honest. I mean, shout out to Broadway for making it, but it took more than that for the site to actually work. Broadway did all he could, and Broadway's my man, so we're cool. But I don't think that he eventually left G-Unit because they weren't allowing him to really do what he needed to make the site work well. But shout out for Broadway. He's the one who created the site and everything, so he's a genius. Like he does animation now. It's amazing. But anyways, this suit hasn't moved forward because of this. And he said, it's all obvious that Curtis and I have had our problems over the years, but enough is enough. But he's not going after Ross. He's really he's trying to get this whole thing thrown out. So that's what's going on now. We'll see what happens. But anyways, guys, I'll keep you guys up to date. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one.